the liminality of the mono-yellow drop ceiling fluorescent lit nightmare that is the Backrooms, and Gaza as liminal space. Let's talk about it. Before you scroll, I'm going to invite you to imagine into a world in which it is in fact that deep. Let me make a disclaimer. By my referring to Palestine, to Gaza, to the Palestinian people and their plight and resistance as liminal, I am in no way trying to be reductive, facetious, or careless. My suggesting that Palestine be explored as a liminal space is in no way meant to be disrespectful. So if I am being disrespectful, please tell me. I will take this particular analysis down. As a consumer of Kane Parsons' high art, and imagine into what the liminality, what the theme of liminality means if we apply it to Palestine. You can see part 2 of this series where I explicitly talk about and recall in the film where Kane Parsons says, "End apartheid and free Palestine." Since is not real's inception, more specifically since the Nakba, Palestine and its peoples have been existing in a liminal space, literally betwixt and between. The literal turnstiles, the literal gates, the literal threshold barriers on each and every side of their land is reinforcing that they must cross from a liminal reality in which they are not considered a legitimate state to what is considered a legitimate state. Although Palestinians do not have to deal with the torment of the humming and buzzing of fluorescent lights, they do have to live with the torment of the humming and buzzing of drones. Though they are not confined by drop ceilings, they are confined by fences above their heads so that when is not real lights throw things into their place, into their land, into their homes, it does not come crashing down and cause them physical harm. Palestinians wear what around their necks? Keys. What do keys do? Open doors. What are doors? Thresholds into other realities. The keys that Palestinians wear around their necks are symbols of both literal and figurative homes, realities that they cannot return to because they are trapped in a liminal space. They must suffer being hunted by entities, which I don't think I need to name at this juncture, bitch. Everything I am describing existed for them as a reality prior to October 7th, 2023. If you look at an aerial map of Palestine, specifically Gaza, now in 2026 as compared to pre-October 7th, you will see that whatever liminal space they had to call home has been reduced to rubble. And if you will indulge me, as is my theory about Backrooms mythology, that not only does it iterate reality down into abstraction, but above reality into hyperreality, the same can be said of Gaza. It has been reduced to an abstraction in the sense that there are no physical structures left. This reality was here. And at the same time, Gaza has been reduced to a hyper reality. I say reduced to a hyper reality on purpose. I choose my words very carefully. It has been reduced to a hyper reality in the sense that Palestinians are now forced to live in a heightened state of reality, a heightened state of flight, a heightened state of horror, a heightened state of nightmare. Palestinians, Sudanese, Congolese, insert here, need you to tell their stories. So this is your invitation as a horror fan, as a mythology fan, as a fan of storytelling, as a fan of film, as a fan of being a fucking human fucking skin suit, a spiritual being having a human experience in this reality. This is your invitation to dream bigger, to imagine better. Your fellow human beings demand it. There is no higher purpose on this earth than to tell stories. Period. End of story.